Okay. We're fine. We got it fixed. So I guess just like last year, where I couldn't do 1080p for streams and I had to switch to 720, I guess now Xbox and my TV decided, yeah, you're not allowed to do 720 streams anymore. Have fun with 480 instead. Yeah, so very fun. But we're back. Finally. Let me just make sure everyone's good. Alright. So, very sorry about the whole mess. We finally got this shit fixed. So, let's get this show on the road here. Let's get with some of these guys here. Here we go. So, at Q2, John's out, Devin is out, Urai's out. Now it just leaves Goat Lee to try to pull off an upset to see if he can knock Dominic out of qualifying. Currently, we do have both Williams going through to Q3 again. That being Union and Beatnik. And let's see. So we do have quite a few changes coming on up and over. Whoa, what the hell, Goat Lee? You just crashed and died. Well, you're done. That's for sure. Sad for you, man. That's unfortunate. So Alex Norris is currently on top with a 25.5. Gecko second with a 25.8. Willow in third with a 25.8 as well. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, as said, very sorry about the stream being nastily laggy earlier. We did find a temporary solution for the time being, because we're stuck having to do it on 480p instead of the 720, because apparently 720 made me laggy. I'm not sure if it's the game's issue. I don't know if it's my Xbox's issue. Could be maybe because usually we have Jack or George hosting, but we have Invade doing it. Could be a host issue. We don't know. I have no clue. It hasn't happened in a while, but let's hope this is just a one-time thing, and hopefully this is all fixed and fine. So, like I said, I apologize. We're back in it. We're back roaring. I'm so happy. And, Invade, for you filling in during the Q1 stint and most of Q2 while I was trying to figure out my shit. Thank you for helping. Actually, you know what? Why didn't I think of it? Hang on. Let me get him in. Let me get him in. I want to get him in. Have him partner with me. I want to get him in. Get my guy out. There we go. Make sure the audio is included. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. I got Invade in the co-com with me. But yeah, as I just mentioned a couple of seconds ago, Invade, while I was dealing with that mess, thank you for stepping in for that little bit. He must be away. Or he's not answering.
Hello?
Yeah, he must be away.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
My mic was on mute, my bad.
Oh, had a feeling. But yeah, I was just saying thanks for stepping in while I was trying to figure out that whole bullshit with my with the stream.
All good. That's fine.
uh, yeah. So now we're into Q3. We have two Ferraris. Well, we have both Ferraris, Red Bulls, Williams, and McLarens, and we have the outliers of Dominic in the Aston, and Gecko in the Mercedes. Uh, from what you've been seeing so far, who do you think is going to be the top three after Q3 is all said and done?
Honestly, I think Alex Norris is getting pole. I think Gecko might get second, and I think Cypher might get third.
All right, very nice choices indeed. I think I'm also gonna agree with you. I think Alex Norris is gonna get pole, but I think he's gonna get it over Willow instead. And I think I think Gecko is going to nip third from Skither, but it's not by much.
That's fair. The one benefit Alex Norris has, I'm pretty sure he's top 30 on both reverse Silverstone and normal Silverstone on like the leaderboards.
Very solid stuff there. Very solid stuff in regards to that. So let's see, we have our cars out and about on the track, and we are kicking it off. Looks like Beatnik's going to be the benchmark here. Last weekend for Tier 1 with the McLaren Academy before he moves to Red Bull to finish off Tier 1 Season 13, and then he will be he'll be returning back for Tier 1 Season 14. I was just talking about some of the drivers before I found out that whole mess with the stream. Would you mind sharing some light on the new Haas driver, Edvin? What info do you have about him?
I don't know much about him. The main stuff I know about him is that he's in the same, I guess, esports team as Andrea is, and
Ooh.
he's fairly rapid. And he's signed to Red Bull for next season already, just off that one race that he did last week.
Oh, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. So, I mean, it would be crazy if he is just around on the same pace as Andrea. I mean, Andrea and Edvin teaming together in Red Bull for next season, Tier 1. That'd be a kind of a dangerous combination.
It definitely will, probably the favourites.
Hmm. Well, let's. I do not have. I unfortunately don't have the results of the last weekend of the final races from Tier 2 and Tier 3 yesterday and the other night. But I did hear that that Ferrari has taken the constructors championship in Tier 2.
Yeah.
If that is the case, congrats to you for that. Congrats to you for your team doing that.
Thank you. And Wilson won Tier 3 championship on countback over Raz as well.
Nice. You know the crazy thing? I just took a look back at the Union currency going through Chapel, Maggots, and Beckett's. Willow on top right now with a 25-4 on his end. But yeah, for Tier 2, Ferrari, the last time they won the Tier 2 Constructors was all the way back in Season 12. So basically about 5 seasons for Constructors.
Yeah, big achievement.
And you guys go back to back for Drivers' Championship because you guys got it with Night Owl last season, and now you have it with Reese.
Yeah.
And Reese also joins joins Owen and Jack. Maybe I might have missed some. I might have missed. Oh, Yeah, Owen, Jack, George, and I might be corrected if I missed any other people. But he is joining those three drivers as the only ones to secure more than one drivers' championship in Tier 2.
Damn.
Yeah, Owen's got 2 on his hands. George got it twice as well, but the current record is held by Jack, who's got 4 Tier 2 championships to his name.
Very impressive.
Yeah, very impressive indeed. Very impressive indeed. So as we're going into under 6 minutes left in Q3 at this moment, we have our top 3 currently sitting. It is Willow with a 25-4, Alex Norris with a 25-5, and Cookie in third with a 25-5 as well, sitting about 300s behind Alex Norris. And Skither about 300s behind Cookie in fourth, and then Gecko in the 5th place spot. Oh, I guess someone almost lost it coming in or something?
Yeah, Cypher almost lost it, and I'm pretty sure he backed out because of it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. If you make any mistake, it may result in probably having to back out and then have to try again. And just before I found out about the issues with the stream, Alex Norris had a mistake exiting Brooklands and heading into left field. He got really slidey exiting, but managed to save it.
Cookie's got out really early.
Yeah, he has. Championship leader does have a unique idea, but I mean it could work in his favor or it could
Probably
bite him
gonna
in
do
the ass. You never know.
Probably gonna do a double out lap, yeah.
And I'm guessing from what I've been seeing, because they're running different setups, I believe it's looking like it's a wet race. From what I've been reading in the driver's chat.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Joy. Let's see what Cookie has in store as he heads and gets onto his lap, heading into the club corner and heading into the Vale chicane. I've only tried this. Oh, he looks like he's backed out.
Luckily enough, he went out that early. He's got enough time to go again.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I haven't tried this track in any modes like GP mode or multiplayer. I've only done it in time trial. It is different compared to how we normally run. What's your thoughts about this track? Like, what are your feelings about the reverse layout?
I mean, I did it for Tier 2 near the start of the season, and I absolutely hated the track. I sped into the pits like 3 times. I got lapped and I spun. I hated it.
Oh, jeez. So pretty much in your case, you just got royally screwed and you did not enjoy it.
Yeah. Plus, you can't really overtake.
I do think one thing I did find a little surprising was the second DRS zone being on the old pit straight and ending right at left field compared to being it on the Wellington straight for the regular layout. It's definitely a little different.
Yeah, it feels weird. It just feels weird driving the track backwards at all times.
No, I'm probably since you've had your fair share of racing on all 3 of the reverse layouts. I'm gonna put you on the spot for this. Silverstone, Austria, or Zandvoort? Which one is the absolute worst?
I'll be honest. I've only driven the Zandvoort on like 5 lappers, and I've done that once. So I probably go with, and I hate all three of them. So going off the 5 laps I did at Zandvoort, probably that, then probably Silverstone, then Austria.
Oof. All right.
I hate them all though. Probably bottom three tracks for me on this game.
Uh, I've done the Silverstone reverse in GP mode. I did the Zandvoort reverse one time for like a for like the 5 lap for like a 5 lapper. I'm here time trial, and I will say that I absolutely hate it. And 25-2 on his part. Let's see. Oh, Milo is currently on a outlap. Let's see, those guys are on an outlaps too. Okay, so Gecko is going to be the next one across. With 30 seconds left, he'll be the first car to come across as we get to the checkered flag. Dom has gone off in left field, so that's going to end his go. So he'll be starting in the 10th place spot. And Dom just joined a couple of weeks ago, and not, I mean, for him to start 10th is pretty good to be in Q3, but he probably would have hoped to be a bit higher up as Gecko goes up in the 3rd.
Ooh, I expected Gecko to be a bit higher. Ooh,
There comes DB now, and he improves, but still sits in the 6th place spot.
Alex
Alex Norris, your pick. Well, our pick to get pole position. Here he comes out of the final corner, and he just misses it by 6 thousandths.
that's very close.
Oh, yes. There comes Torn Penguin now across the line. He goes up in the 7th ahead of the Williams pairs. Now we have Willow on his way down. He's not improving currently via the sector 2. He's invalidated, and he is done. He'll sit in the 3rd place spot. Skither now coming up, and he goes ahead of Willow with a 25-3 on
Ooh,
his end. He gets there, and Beatnik ahead of Torn Penguin.
he's putting down a statement there.
Oh yeah. Put himself in 7th as well in the Williams. Very solid run. And I believe that is the highest start position this season for the Williams.
Respect. Big respect.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cookie is the pole position by 6 thousandths over Alex Norris, and Skither is in 3rd. Willow 4th, Gecko in 5th, and then the rest of the top 10, it is TB, Beatnik, Penguin, Union, and Dom.
Lap one's going to be very interesting. That turn one is awful, and definitely in this wet weather.
Oh, that's what happened. That's why Dominic went off. He was on his phone and wasn't paying attention. Because TB was like, whoever let me by via straight lining a braking zone, not a fan of you. And Dominic said, I was on my phone. Well, let's see which tires are gonna be the better. Is it gonna be the inters or is it gonna be the wets? We had almost everybody on the wets, but some people are switching it up to the inters.
The wets are completely useless, to be fair. So you'd imagine everyone goes to the inters. So I mean, wets will be probably best for these first few laps. But inters will be better for the main race.
Mm-hmm. And one of the best things about with these with these wet races with the inters or the wet tires, no matter which one you choose, you basically get your opportunity to save up a crap load of ERS. And even if you dump like 80% of your ERS by the end of like lap 1 or lap 2, literally you can gain it right back in like the span of like 2 laps, just being on like medium, or if you want to go quicker and take it on none. Alright. Hopefully we'll be getting a rolling very, very shortly. Actually, Invade, since you were the host, you just put it in there. It is currently in UK time. It is 9:01. The time will be
Oh, never mind. It started
9:03.
already.
Yeah. So hopefully, so since that and oh, here we go. Kick off the 6th anniversary of RPL at Silverstone Reverse. Lights out and off we are, trundling along, heading into turn number 1. It is side by side between Cookie and Alex Norris. Big jumble of mess heading into Vale as cars are just smacking each other around. 4 wide, almost 5 wide in exiting Vale.
Oh my days,
Holy
4
cow.
wide.
Yeah.
5 wide.
There's still 4, but yeah. Holy cow. Everyone's just sliding and slipping, trying to get it to work.
Jesus Christ.
You ever seen a chaotic start at RPL? This is probably one of them to happen here. As cars are just filing into position, battling for positions. On board with Torn Penguin as he is
Dominic and Gecko
working at it side by
side.
side. With Dom, what the world? Not sure what in the world happened there, but that might be seeing the sewers from there as Devin goes wide, exiting out of stow, and he is still into the grass as they head in there. 2 wide, almost 3 wide, heading into left field, looking at it from the back of Beatnik. Gecko has plummeted down to the 10th place position. Edmund, by the way, just took full advantage of that debacle. He's up in the 7th.
What a start by Edmund. I mean, Dominic were all the way up there, but he and Gecko were side by side through the whole S section, and they're still side by side.
But yeah, they're not giving an inch at any point here, and he has a long way around, having to get past Beatnik to get himself into 8th place as well. But as the cars file on through, it is Cookie leading the way with Skither in 2nd, and then it is Alex Norris, TB, Willow, Penguin, Edvin, Beatnik, Gecko, and Dom finishing off in that top 10. Let's take a look at the tires and let's see what everyone is on, as Devin passing Dylan for the 14th place position, seeing it on there. And looking at the tires, Skither and TB have opted for the wet weather tires as Dom gets past Gecko into Stowe. So Skither and TB taking the risk with the wet weather tires.
Yeah, definitely. I find that quite interesting, to be fair. I mean, they'll have the advantage first few laps. That was very wide.
TB almost completely lost it coming out of cops.
Willow's putting the pressure on.
Oh yes, switch back on the inside to the inside, sliding. Goes both of them. Part contact involved in there too. And here we go. Let's see on board with Penguin and Willow. Switch back again, heading into the inside in the loop, and he gets it and holds TB out of a village and gets the 4th place spot. Very solid attack.
Switchback heaven there.
Oh yes.
And Dominic's back past the Gecko.
Yeah, Dom is past Gecko, is trying to put the pressure on Ooh, TV just went a little wide at a club, and Torn Penguin was seeing like, oh, I see the sign. I could go for it. I mean, honestly, if I was Red Bull, I think with TV currently struggling, slipping and sliding, I would say let Penguin through, let Penguin turn loose to chase him down, because TV is struggling quite a bit.
And it looks like TV's not gonna roll over for Penguin.
To be fair, no offense to TB, but I mean, just think about the team. Just think about the team game here. If you fight your teammate, it can
Oh, he's
cost you
wide.
later
He's
on.
off.
Yep, he's wide, and there you go. There goes Penguin, takes advantage of TV's mistake,
Edvin might get
and
it.
Penguin is up in the fifth.
Edvin's got
And there
him.
goes Evan. Yeah, he's having a go. Side by side, almost wheel to wheel contact. They're still side by side as they head out and exiting. And Edvin gets it done, but TV's still trying to fight back. And he lets him go.
Oh, Edvin's off.
Oh, he goes wide though. Oof.
Those brake markers
Oh
are
man.
dead.
Ay, ay, ay. You took a couple of the brake marker boards too, but I mean, I don't think that's really his fault. I think TB psyched him out, and he made a mistake. Accidental mistake, but still a mistake nonetheless.
He was really wide out of the last turn as well. I was going to say turn one then.
Yeah. Probably like turn 15 or 16 is what it is what farm is now. But everybody is back to filing into place, and I guess Edvin's trying again to see if he can go for the shot again. And also in the background, Dominic right on the back end of Beatnik, seeing if he can go for a shot going before in the chapel.
Oh.
And they're side by side, hang into there, and a little overshot, but Dominic got it done somehow. Oh, and he goes hippity hoppity over the curb.
Oh! TB's in a wall.
Oh shit. Stupid camera angle didn't give me the right angle I wanted to see that, but TB into the wall and heavy damage to that wing.
Deco also got beaten up while that happened.
Oh man. TB is just he's currently having a race to forget, and we're only 4 laps in. Oh, there he goes again. Oh,
Those
yeah,
wets
I
are
would
definitely
say
not the
Nick-
choice.
not to be- Oh yeah, no doubt. Or maybe, well, I mean, Skither is holding okay with the wets. that
Never mind, he's
got.
in.
Oh no, he's in. Yeah. Skither's like, nope, these are no good. I'm getting off of these.
And we have a Haas in the top 5.
Yeah.
5 different
wow.
cars in the top 6.
Oh, TV's out. Oh man, that just sucks.
Ah, I feel for TV. He had a strong quali
man.
there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he started in the 6th place spot, and he is our first DNF of the event.
By the way, Willow's actually catching Alex Norris. The gap's down to 9/10 now.
Yeah, he definitely is getting up there with him, and this could be a possible challenge there. Oh shit! I just dropped my controller.
Oh, Dominic's off. Gecko's through.
Yeah, Dominic just made a mistake exiting out of Cops. Looks like Cops is really getting these guys. It's got a couple of people multiple times.
That's a horrible corner to do.
Especially trying to do it flat out, because some people I've seen try it. So unbelievably dog shit, nothing makes sense driving wise. Ay ay ay.
Devin got past Goatley, and now Devin's into the points on his first tier 1 start.
Yes, he is. Devin, as we know, is in tier 3, and he is holding strong in the Aston, down in the 10th place spot. He's trying to chase uh, Union for the 9th place spot, and he's the first one in the penalty box, which I find a little weird because he had 3/4 of the car still on the track.
Commentator's curse there.
No, I don't think it's a commentator's curse because I've been told that there was a recent patch. There was a recent patch that got put in for this game, and track limits are now just absolutely shafted upon hard. My source from that is Red Fire, as Devin's trying to attack Union for the 9th place spot, and keep an eye on that. I see Gecko and Dom catching up to Edvin.
Gecko's getting really close.
Oh yes.
Devin's also really close to the back of Union.
Yeah, he's right on him. Just seeing it on the board here, and I think Dom must have made just a small little mistake coming out of left field because he was about 6 tenths behind Gecko. Now he's over a second back, but Gecko is getting right up onto the tail of Edvin right now. They head into Village at this present time. Cookie setting the fastest lap on those inters with a 44.0 on his part. Following this battle for... Oh yeah, he is definitely putting him under a lot of pressure. But let's see if Edvin can maintain his cool, or will he crack under the pressure against Gecko here. But right now, he seems to be holding his own, just a little wibble wobble, exiting out of the Vale chicane. But he still seems to be holding his ground at this time.
Ooh, a little bit wide from Gecko.
Oh yeah, bit of a wide entry there. Follow this one. Just take a look at the map. We take a look at the gaps here. Devin is still all over the back of Union. Uri has brought Dylan involved to battle with Goat Lee. That's for the 11th place position. And here we go. Heading into Cops now as we're on board with Gecko. Trying to chase down Edvin to get himself into the 5th place position. And Willow, by the way, catching up to Alex Norris. Change side. Like, keeps...
Very nice.
Gotta get credit to Edvin. Gotta give credit to Edvin. He's doing really good being up this high, and really putting the overtaking pressure on Gecko when he made that move down in left field.
Yeah, squeezed him right to the apex with enough room for Gecko to make the move. There's Willow, 5 tenths now to Alex Norris, setting the fastest lap with it.
Let's take a look at this back group here. We have Goat Lee had some kind of a problem. He's lost 2 places to both Uri and Dylan. Skither, by the way, just passed John for the 14th place position. So Skither currently on a recovery run here as Goat Lee goes wide out of club.
Great to see John back on the grid as well.
Oh yes. It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since we last saw him.
Yeah, definitely.
Willow is within 6 tenths of Alex Norris at this moment, trying to go for the 2nd place spot to see if he can go for a 1-2 potentially. Meanwhile, Edvin is still keeping tabs with Gecko at this time. Dominic is also on his tail as well. Let's follow this closely as I'm keeping an eye on that gap between Alex Norris and Willow at this moment, as we are going into Brooklyn's and left field, hanging on with Dominic here, sitting in the 7th place position. Devin currently in 10th, chasing Union down for the 9th place spot. If you're just joining us, Cookie was on pole over Skither at the qualifying. We had 1 DNF, that being TB. He really hated that track. I mean, another comment that he put down as oh, maybe let's see. I think Willow was just eyeballing an opportunity against Alex Norris here, but looks like Alex Norris had it scouted out enough to keep him back.
He's getting very close to the back of Alex.
Absolutely. Here's the quote from TB here. He says, "I went into every corner miles slower than everyone else. Understeered wide no matter what." Ooh, low wibble from Willow there. And that understeered wide no matter the speed, then had horrific traction issues. And go lead second driver into the penalty box.
Edvin and Dominic got very close. They were switching positions in the first few turns. Then they both went wide into the next.
Okay, so they got close in the Vale chicane and then went wide in Stowe by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Here we go, fight for second, and Willow just trying to pressure. Oh, that was a little close. Too close for comfort between the two. But Alex Norris shakes off Willow to maintain second place. And you also gotta give credit to Alex Norris. He's putting up some great defenses up against Willow here.
Definitely not crumbling under the pressure so far.
I do wonder how the tire wear is gonna be for these cars here as they navigate through these corners. And nice little slide on Alex Norris's part, but still maintains a very good section of speed. And by the way, while these two are still battling, Torn Penguin is creeping up and catching him.
Definitely. This is a very impressive drive from the Tier 2 driver.
Yeah, Torn Penguin was the runner-up in Tier 2 last season. I believe he finished third this season in the Tier 2 standings, unofficially, I believe, but I could be incorrect on that.
No, he didn't. He didn't show up.
Oh, he wasn't third?
He didn't show up enough, so I don't think he did very well.
Alright. Oh, shit. Willow got a little too happy with the curb going into Maggots and almost lost it.
Alex Norris went very wide, and now Willow's got a bit of a run on him. On the battery,
yeah,
on the outside.
Run. Or it could be a potential switchback. But no, yeah, looked like he tried to go on the outside, but no dice there.
Down here, he's not got the ERS advantage on Alex.
And we've seen a couple overtakes so far through the loop there, but Willow just can't seem to fully execute it, and because of it, Torn Penguin was 1.8 seconds behind the last lap. Now he's within 8/10 of Willow.
Willow had a major rear locking situation there, and that's now brought Penguin in it, as you said.
Yeah, very much so. This is the closest battle. This is the battle to watch out for. This is the battle for the second place spot between these three drivers of Alex Norris, Willow, and Torn Penguin. But some other battles seeing it on the map here. We still have Dominic still trying to put pressure on Edvin for the 6th place position. We have Devin all over the back of Union for the 9th place position. And Skither is catching up to Uri to go up into 11th. So Skither is still looking at a recovery drive on his end after starting on the wet tires.
Alex Norris very wide again, and this is going to give Willow a run.
It could possibly do so. More Dominic might be on Edvin for the position for 6. They are very close together, heading out from Brooklands into left field and exiting out of left field. And Dominic is still within 3/10 of him, trying to see if he can eyeball Edvin into a mistake here. And he sees an opportunity down the inside. Oh, contact. You gotta give credit. I gotta give credit to Dominic's bravery for that lunge, but it did not go the way he was hoping.
Beautiful little defense from Edvin there.
Edvin did pull off a really good defense job there. Dominic got a little too greedy with the dive and the overtake, and it did not pan out the way he was hoping it would be. But I mean, you got to get credit for trying and going for being brave. But sometimes being brave may not pay out in the long run. As Goatley now, the second penalty in the books for him.
He's really
dealing
not
with
enjoying it out here. Oh, Alex Norris has had a bad run again. This is 3 laps in a row.
Alex Norris and Cops is just not playing nice together.
If Willow can get closer going into Cops, he could actually have this move on.
Yeah, very much so. As Edvin fighting off Dom, another attack done by Dominic. This time he tried it on the outside but couldn't get it done and fully executed. Meanwhile, Willow does go to move on the inside of the loop and he gets second from Alex Norris.
I completely missed that. Penguin's looking.
I just caught the end of it too. Hey, what you were saying?
Penguin was looking there.
Yeah, Penguin was eyeballing a shot on Alex Norris as well to take advantage of that overtake that Willow did, but Alex Norris scouted it out and had him covered. And as they head through into there, meanwhile, by the way, Skither is just about to get himself into the points. Seeing on the track map, he's entering club with Devon and Union.
As Goatley boxes.
Indeed. Goatley boxing to get off of the inters he was on for 12 laps. And he'll go on to a new fresh set of Invade for Chapel. So he is back into the points. See what's going to happen. So with Goatley pitting to get off the inters, would that mean that probably sometime soon we may see some more drivers decide to thinking like, oh, maybe I should pit? I'm not sure.
Cypher might be looking for Union in the next turn as well.
Yeah, switching over to him.
Oh, that's
and he's tried. He could not make it work. Way too deep there, but Union covering the inside down the Wellington Straight and heading into the loop, and he still has keeping Skither behind right now.
Just look at the grip advantage.
Skither. Oh, he's going! And he got it in the village.
The grip advantage is just insane.
Oh yeah. Especially since he has 5 lap newer, just about 5. I mean, yesterday, sometimes even by being ahead just a couple of laps, really makes a difference as it goes forward. Yeah, he is still trying, but he is losing some time. He is losing a little bit of time to Edvin going through some of the corners and down the straights. He was having a bit of trouble there. Let's see. We're at the halfway point. Oh yeah. Bit of an off there.
Devin could be on for a move here.
Yeah, he's trying to eyeball Union for the 12th place position. Sorry, for the 10th place position. And here he goes down the inside. Nope, not close enough.
He saw the door closing there.
Oh yeah. Door was closing and just couldn't seem to find the right strength to get it done here. Cookie's still setting the fastest lap of the events. He just set another one on his part. And Oh, Dom down the inside against Edmund. They made contact. They're hooked. But they shake each other off and are back and rolling again. Nice job by those two shaking each other off. But that would have been a disaster if they both went off.
This Cookie dominance is insane.
Literally, it's McLaren. McLaren is like... It's like one of the Mercedes cars in one of the past games. It is that damn busted. Oh, Dom goes off.
It seems like Cookie's the only one who can actually extract all the pace out of it because, I mean, look at him compared to Willow and like the drivers in Tier 3 and Tier 2. He's just dominant.
Oh yeah. I mean, Cookie is the Season 10 champion, and if he does become the champion this season, he'll be the second driver ever to get
goalie's out.
Yeah. Went into the pits and retired.
Wow.
So he's out. So maybe the Silverstone reverse has messed with him and messed up his mind.
I don't blame him.
Torn Penguin's still trying to gain ground on Alex Norris for the third place spot, but the gap is still remaining a little stagnant at this time. There's the AI of Goat Lee.
Has Torn Penguin ever had a podium in Tier 1?
If Ciro's is watching, he could probably help us with that one, but I don't think he has one yet. Although I probably could be wrong. So your rise now into the penalty box.
This battle could be interesting then. A battle for a second podium for Alex and a first for Penguin.
Yeah. I completely agree. Hopefully Cyril's can provide that information for us if that is possible. He is typing, so he could probably help with it. Phoenix, by the way, just caught up to Dominic now.
Oh.
No Tier 1 podium for Torn Penguin.
Interesting.
He's not had one.
He's definitely looking at his best opportunity here.
But he's had one top 5 finish so far this season.
Nice.
Good thing we did catch him because he was about to head out to work. Ha! Well, it's really interesting just seeing that Beatnik's now caught up to Dominic, and Dominic's now caught back up to Edvin again.
I mean, it just shows how much these two are fighting and how much faster Beatnik might just be.
Yeah. I do wonder what the tire percentages are for the guys that are currently out and about on the circuit right now. I do wonder what their tires are.
I wonder if we have to see another pit stop here. You'd imagine so. Maybe not from Cypher, but the others possibly.
Yeah, because I mean, Silverstone is like one of the nasty tracks in regards to tire wear. I mean, I'm currently practicing Silverstone, the regular layout, for a race tomorrow, and the tire wear is just absolutely nasty.
Yes,
and mainly on the left front.
Silverstone on Monday was one of the few tracks that got like an update, I'm pretty sure, for the tire wear.
Ooh.
And
nice stat
to make it a bit more realistic with real life, so it's probably a lot harsher.
Yeah, makes complete sense there. Cyril's just did provide me one other piece of information. if Cookie winds up winning this race here today, this will be his 20th victory from pole position, which will be the RPL record.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
It's
Go to
looking like
Torn
he'll break that
Penguin.
record then.
Oh yeah, he's currently 7.5 seconds ahead of Willow right now, and Torn Penguin is still keeping good tabs with Alex Norris. He's actually gained a couple of tenths these last couple of laps. Now he's under 4 tenths behind him. This could be a good challenge for Torn Penguin if he could get himself into the third place spot. You gotta wonder what those tires are like for these guys on hand. That is the big question. I'm on my regular one. Oops. I'm on my regular Switch. I'm not on the RPL Switch, so I can't tell.
Oh, Dominic is literally pushing Edvin again. Alex
Oh, Alex Norris
Norris.
in the penalty box! And that's out of aim tree.
That is huge.
Yeah, that is crucial.
Look who's catching them, by the way. Gecko's catching Penguin and
Yes.
Alex.
Yeah, Gecko about 2.4 seconds
down the
behind
inside,
Alex
Dominic.
Norris right now. Down the outside, yes. Aldo almost hooked again. Ooh. Holy cow, that was tight. You gotta love this. And Skither's caught up to these guys. Oh my god! Holy cow. Oh. Dominic giving us heart attacks here. That was very scary and Abby.
He picked up a penalty during that as well. And Cypher's now on the back of this train.
Yes, he is. Oh my god. Talk about a heart-pounding moment there as Skither, by the way, was just eyeballing Beatnik to go into 8th place. Can he get it done before Chapel? Let's see what's going to happen. Is he eyeballing the shot? Answer is no. He's not willing to take the risk just yet. But he'll probably wait till after cops to make the move.
As Cypher actually has a yellow fuel light. Oh,
that means
not here. Surely not.
He is not. No way.
Oh, wow.
He did it.
And
Wow.
Dominic ahead. He could have a run on Dominic. Nah, never mind. That was an insane move.
Yeah, regardless which layout, you do not see overtakes like that in the cop's corner, and Skither made that work to a charm.
Huge respect for Beatnik for leaving space there as well.
Mm-hmm. As soon as he was going in there, I was like, there's no way he is doing what I'm thinking he's doing, and he did. Holy cow. Well, just see, the guys up in the top 5, they still haven't pitted. So, maybe that tire wear is not that bad, that they actually are going to be staying out. They're going to stay the whole race.
I'm really surprised. And Cypher's lifting and coasting. He's underfueled.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing with these wet weather races. There's a chance you might burn more fuel than you can expect.
You're right.
Depending on how things go.
And Union and Devon.
Yeah, battling it out in Stowe, and Devon gets ahead of Union, but now Devon has to pull a 3-second gap over. You're kidding me! Ooh! They're side by side in the Beckett's. Now towards Maggots, and Devon shoves them away, gets it done, and by the way, the fight is on between these three. Dominic, 3 wide! You're kidding me! 3 wide in the Brooklyns and out of Luffield. Oh! Ay, ay, ay. Holy cow!
And Cypher's ahead
Skither
of
comes
both.
out on top.
Edvin.
Whee!
Oh,
Oh
baby,
my God,
what?
this is awesome.
Everything just happened in that one lap. And Devon's back through on Union.
Oh my God. If this was WWE, we'd be hearing "This is awesome" chants in out of here. This is awesome. This is really cool.
Michael Cole will be going mental.
Oh yeah.
Edvin lost 2
Wow.
places there.
Oh yeah. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt just a little bit. But Dominic does have that penalty on the board there, so Edvin will get the position back. But what a fight by those guys. Very solid stuff. Wow.
That free
I'm
white
still
was
in awestruck for
insane.
that. Yeah. Wow. Like I said, I'm still in awestruck over that. That's probably one of the best moves I've ever seen this season in this league.
Cypher coming up with back-to-back insane overtakes.
Oh yeah. Getting Beatnik and Cops and then this 3 wide in the Brooklyns is mental.
Dominic's not done with Cypher though.
No, he's still putting him under pressure. Following, following behind Skither is Dominic as they head into farm to wrap up lap 22, lap 21. I'm sorry, and we got trouble in the loop. That is who is that?
No idea.
Dylan. That was Dylan. Dylan made a mistake out of the loop.
Oh yeah, John's on the back of him now.
Yep, because of Dylan's mistake. By the way, Alex Norris still has Torn Penguin under a second behind him, and Gecko is teetering within being 3 seconds of Alex Norris. He was within 3 seconds, now is teetering on being out of it. And then towards the back, I mean, you have these 3 fighting it out for the 3rd place spot, and then there's a massive gap. Skither 25 seconds behind Gecko.
That is
And
insane.
Edvin gets him in the Brooklyns.
Edvin and Cypher now.
You're kidding.
Edvin through.
Wow.
He just made up the 2 positions he lost.
Oh yeah. I mean, Skither did go wide out of Brooklyn, so that allowed Edvin to seal the deal to take that opportunity. Made the overtake on Dominic, and then saw Skither vulnerable and was like, oh, I'll take that, thank you. And up in the 6 he goes.
Cypher is majorly fuel saving. I think that's the problem.
Oh yeah. I think that's what he is doing, because he's lifting and coasting through these corners. Just trying to gain as much fuel as he can. Now Union into the penalty box.
Now it's a straight fight between him and Devin.
Yep. Because they both have exactly 3 seconds of penalties on them. Wow. Let's see. So very quickly, as fastest lap is held by Uri now, for the 39.8. Very quickly, just seeing in the Twitch chat from Reese, why the stream is in 480p for the max. If you did not see earlier, I was trying in 720p, and the stream was extremely laggy for unknown reasons. Not sure if it's Twitch's problem. I mean, like we have multiple. There could be multiple angles. What it could be. We have Invade hosting because Dominic's internet was being screwy. We had Invade hosts as a precaution. It might be a host problem, could be a game problem, could be Twitch's problem. We don't know exactly, but 720p was causing the stream to be extremely laggy and freezing. So, and even trying to restart it multiple times, it wasn't working to the best of we were hoping. So we switched to 480p as Beatnik, by the way, passing Dominic for the 8th place spot and gets through.
Beatnik finally moving in that train.
Yes, he does. So switching it down to 480p, gave it a test. It worked normal. It's go good. So we're in 480p for this. Hopefully we'll be fixed and we'll be back into 720p for next week. But it's just a one-off kind of thing, Reese. So I hope that explanation fills in all your gaps here.
As Penguin is really looking now. But with a poor exit, he cannot do anything. And Gecko's under a second on him now.
Yeah. And by the way, Skither is doesn't have the yellow light anymore. So he is regained the fuel that he's missed. But that has got him pretty vulnerable to Beatnik, who's chasing him for the 7th place spot. And Edvin has pulled just about a second clear of Skither at this time. Penultimate lap now, and we still have that fight for the 3rd place spot. Alex Norris does have that track limit penalty, given what happened exiting out of was Aimtree. That's where he got the penalty, and he's got Torn Penguin and Gecko all over his back end. Torn Penguin has never podiumed in Tier 1, and he would love to have a podium on hand, but he's got Gecko breathing down his neck to try to rob that party away from him. John getting past Dylan in the aim tree. That's for the 12th place spot. So Alex Norris currently 8/10 clear of Penguin, exiting out of Cops. Is now about 7/10. Gecko about 3/10 behind Storm Penguin at this time, heading into Brooklyn's at this time. Cookie currently 8.3 seconds clear of Willow and looking to go for win number 7 on the board and 20 wins from pole position. And he's heading into Farm and Abbey to start the final lap for Cookie. And Gecko flying down the inside against Penguin. In the loop, heading now into Village. Penguin trying his best to fight back. Oh, little easy squabble out of the exit of Village. And Gecko now takes the 4th place spot. Holy cow. What a moment there. By the way, a little further back is Skither eyeballing a shot against Edvin for the 6th place spot. He heads into 6. Could he do that? No. Beatnik's also on his tail too. This is a good little 3-way fight for the 6th place spot.
No.
Oh! Holy cow, that was close. That was pretty close.
Cypher is literally pushing him now.
Oh yes. And Gecko is now all over the back of Alex Norris to battle for the 3rd place spot. He went a little wide, exiting out of Cops.
Red fuel light for Cypher.
Oof. Just coming out of Stowe. I think he has enough to make it. I think he should be okay. Let's see what happens here. Is Gecko going to go for the shot? Can he get it done here?
Cookie's coming to the line now.
Yeah, Cookie is coming to the line. He'll be going in for 20 wins from pole position. Cookie wins at Silverstone Reverse for the 6th anniversary GP of RPL. Gecko being all over the back. Ooh,
We're on the
Skither against
outside.
the... You're kidding, on the outside.
Switch back.
Switchback and Edvin's got it. Gecko will get third from Alex Norris. Torn Penguin will be fourth. Edvin is blocking Skither. He's holding him off. Down on the inside, heading to Aim Tree. Skither gets it ahead. Wow. Skither gets ahead out of Aim Tree. But gotta give credit to Edvin. What good defending out of there. On his first run, Skither is all evil out of Village. Now heading into there, he gets 6th. Edvin 7th. Beatnik will be 8th. Dominic coming across, bashes the wall for 9th. And who will be the last points position? Is it Devon or Union? It is Devon by 1/10 of a second. And that is the final points position. Oh, wow. Well, I don't have a definite driver today because I'm torn between 3 people. I'm torn between Penguin, who nearly got a podium, was so close to getting it, and then it came unraveled in the last lap. Skither with the recovery drive after starting on the wet weather tires, and then Edvin 7th and was actually doing really good in his first ever Tier 1 outing.
Second.
Oh man. We're just waiting on Uri to finish the event. We had John in 12th, Dylan in 13th, and then Uri, we're just waiting on him as he's going backwards on the track, and we'll finish dead last. Oh. And the celebration is in hand. Cookie win number 7 and his 20th win from pole, which is now the RPL record. Willow 2nd and Gecko in 3rd.
My driver of the day is between Penguin or Edvin. I'm not quite sure which one.
Yeah.
I think I want to give it to Edvin, personally.
Yeah,
I mean, not
understand.
Gecko, I mean
I
Penguin.
understand on it. Yeah. Giving it. You said you were going to go with Penguin. Oh.
No, Edvin. We'll go with Edvin.
Oh, Edvin. Yeah, I understand if you want to go with Edvin. I got the black screen again. If you could get the full race results for EXO, if you can.
Yeah. I got him.
Now, this happens every freaking week for some stupid reason. I hate it when this happens.
Yeah, I got him. Don't worry.
Alright, thank you. But, wow. What an event there.
What a great race.
Oh, yeah. Very great race. Very great race there for the entire event. But, yeah, definitely have to give you thanks for stepping up as a backup host in case Dominic was having trouble, and thanks for stepping up for the bits of Q1 and Q2 while I was figuring out my internet, figuring out my connection, all that stuff. And oh, we got big news.
Yeah.
At 9:15 UK, TB this season and next season's contract terminated by mutual agreement. Oh, so TB's out. Oh my god. Did not expect that.
I think he was very demotivated.
Yeah. And if you saw the tire wear people were saying Cookie was saying his tire wear hit around 70% on the final lap. Dominic was in the low 80s at the end of it. Well, so basically, I think with the Inters, those guys were averaging about basically just about probably about probably about 2 to 3% a lap, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, the two of us, we can't decide on. I couldn't decide who to pick for a driver today. Invade decided to go with Edvin on his run on that run. You know what? I think if I'm gonna make my definite, I'm gonna take Skither because he was on the wrong wet weather tire. He was on the wets. Was in basically just about last with on after the end of lap 3 and to claw back to get 6 while monitoring his fuel. I think that's good. I think that's a good stuff for his end. Okay, so that's going to conclude the Tier 1 stream for today. So, Tier 3 and Tier 2 will be kicking off their new seasons next week. So, we are going to be starting Tier 3 Season 6 next week. And Tier 2 will be kicking off Season 18, but they're 22nd overall. I'll be going over the drivers and the calendar for that. Could be done tomorrow or might be done on Monday. Stay tuned. I'll have more information in regards to that. But Tier 1 next week will be kicking off the second half of the season, and they will be at Spa-Francorchamps for round 11 of the Tier 1 Championship. So, Invade left the party before he can say his goodbyes, but gotta give my thanks. Gotta give my thanks to Invade for helping in regards to hosting the event and also helping out with those comms during Q1 and Q2. Like I said, we apologize for the issues that occurred during the Tier 1 stream. Hopefully, it should be good and resolved for next week's event for Spa. So, thank you all for participating. Thank you for your patience. We had a great race as well. So, from RPL Streams, Ty and Iron, signing off. See you next week.